Jesus is described in many ways in the Bible, and over the next number of weeks in our weekly word, we're going to spend time talking about some of the names that Jesus is given. Our word this week is shepherd, and in John 10, in one of the verses that's attached to this email, Jesus describes himself as the good shepherd, one who lays down his life for the sheep. Just spend a minute talking about the description of why it's so important to us. I'm not a farmer. I'm not a rancher. I don't know a ton about sheep, but I do know this. They're dumb. They're dumb and they're helpless. And so the shepherd in the life of a sheep is of utmost importance. Jesus says that he is the good shepherd. He loves his sheep. He knows his sheep. He cares about his sheep. And he leads them to places that are good for them and healthy for them. He rescues his sheep. He comes to his sheep. He guides and leads and loves his sheep. In the other verses that are attached to this video, you're going to discover that Jesus' guide is important in our lives. He leads us through difficult times. He leads us through times that are trying or challenging. He leads us to places of rest where we can be fed and cared for. But you're also going to discover that Jesus comes to rescue us. He shows us an interesting mix as a shepherd of great strength, strong enough to defeat our enemies, death and sin and the devil, but tender enough to love sheep who are often hard to love. So this week, as you focus in on Jesus as our shepherd, my prayer is that you will get a good glimpse of how loved and protected and cared for you are by Jesus, the shepherd.